guys, and welcome back to another episode of Outcasts 2 Icons. Now, if we could get 150 likes on this episode, that would be genuinely amazing. Right, let's just jump straight in, basically, because we've only had one game since the last episode, and that was, of course, the game against Torino, which, of course, as you can see, we've won. I'll take you through that briefly, what's happened in that game in a sec. We want to get straight into the game against Stade Reims, because, let's face it, it's a double livecom episode, and therefore, you don't want it to go on for too long, but at the same time, we also don't want too much jibber-jabber. But firstly, we're going to do a question of the day anyway, because why the hell not? A nice quick one. You mentioned that you follow hockey. Question is, who is your favourite team, or do you prefer European leagues like SHL or Swiss National League? Not really. Like, mainly, I just watch NHL. I know that sounds lame, but I do, and as you can see, I actually didn't realise I was wearing this t-shirt, and that's kind of why I chose to do this question today, because I was wearing this t-shirt, and it just felt easier. No explanation needed. If you do have any ideas for a question of the day, and you do follow hockey, let me know who your favourite teams are as well. Do drop me in the comments with the hashtag QOTD. Right, apologies if the light is a little bit off today, because it's really quite dark in here. It's drizzling, it's raining, it's horrible outside. I'm going to try and sort out basically a softbox thingy that mounts on top of my camera, basically, that diffuses the light and is hopefully going to make this much better. And I'm also looking into green screens and other things like that, so don't worry, all this stuff is going to be coming in the future, so no worries about that. Right, is there anything else I really need to talk about? Not really. Let's just jump straight in with Stade Reims. The game against Torino. Now, we needed a good solid performance, and a good solid performance is exactly what we got. I feel that we were a little bit lucky in the sense that, well, look, 10 shots apiece, we had one more on target than them. It probably wasn't a 3-0 match. In fact, let's face it, it wasn't a 3-0 match, but it doesn't matter because we won 3-0. Di Placido scoring 2 more goals. I think he must have beat, I think that's the 2 goals that have allowed him to beat Norman Millington's record, and that makes me a very happy bunny. Let's put that into perspective for us, shall we? So a 3-0 winner. Lorenzo got the other goal as well. So the league now looks like this. We are 1 point behind Juve. Now, it turns out that in the last episode, that win against Lazio actually secured us Champions League football, amazingly. The reason I didn't even think about it is because, well, we had 7 games left. But if you look how clear we are of Albino Leffe now, we're 26 points above them, 25 points rather. And it was 23 before, so we've actually extended that gap even further. Di Placido now has beaten Norman Millington's record, and he still has 6 games more. Can he hit the big 5-0? I don't know why I needed to sign that, but I did it anyway. But there you go. So yeah, the point is, though, the main reason I talk about this is we have a transfer budget for next year, and I think this might be the biggest transfer budget that I've ever had to work with on FM before. Even at Portsmouth, I don't think we ever had this. I can't remember exactly what it is. Let's just take a quick look, actually. Right, yeah, here we go. £46 million and wage budget of nearly 260,000 a week. So, you know, next year is going to be a fun one. I'm going to buy a defence in the summer, so there's that. Right, I don't really need to show you the squad because we've played 1 game since the last episode. We would take up unnecessary time, shall we say. So let's just jump straight into today's game against Stade Reims. This is the home game first, and that's where this worries me, because I prefer to play the away game first because it gives us sort of an idea of what we need to do in those second legs. But relatively strong team is still being able to be fielded as well. Hopefully all the stuff is still set right, because again, over the weekend I've been playing my other saves. I'm actually recording this on Monday morning to go up Monday night, just to give you an idea. Di Placido, Caterini, Capra, Garcia, Falcao, Zivkovic. Apparently it's Zivkovic. Apologies, I've been getting that wrong for so long. Lamantia, Peluso, Arapi and Mainardi. And Brignoli, of course, in goal. The usual fellas on the bench for Lorenzo, Wang Zhongho, Danchev, Alian, Serta and Baldi Keita. Let's just do this. I feel like we're the stronger of the 2 sides, but that being said, Stade Reims are the reigning champions in France, so they've obviously got something about them. Are we all good on these settings as well? We actually are. That's nice. I always check that for some reason, just because I've had so many times where it actually has messed up. Doesn't seem to anymore. They've got a player called Somalia. I bet he's not Somalian. No, he's Brazilian. Of course he's Brazilian. That makes perfect sense. I had a Brazilian called China once, so yeah. Oh, is that Pedro? It is. They've got Pedro Rajkovic in goal. Those of you who watch my Red Star save will remember him very briefly, because I made the mistake of having to sell him, unfortunately, and I believe he was at Cardiff on my Portsmouth save. He always seems to do relatively well. So let's jump in, and yeah, Di Placido's got 53 goals in all competitions now. I'd like to see 60 out of him. Now, I've realised that I can actually move this down a fair bit more and get a lot more on the screen because of where my camera actually was, so hopefully it's still not in the way of anything. Falcao, we need to get a good start. I'd like to see a 2-0 win would be the perfect start for me. If we can win this leg 2-0, I would be very, very happy, because I feel like in the away leg, our counter-attacking style might actually play into our hands a little bit more than them, if anything. So hopefully we can get the win. The win is the most important thing. Winning the home leg is vital, and therefore we'll know, ooh, actually they've started quite well here. Let's just close down Garnier. Wow, they have started incredibly well. Are they shooting from... No, they're not, are they? They've had a lot of throw-ins so far. 13 already. Capra now out wide, Marty now to launch this long, and I tell you what, Stade Reims are looking like a bloody good side so far. I'm a little bit worried, guys, I'm not going to lie. Falcao intercepts it, but loses it immediately to Garnier. Right, what can we change? What system are they playing? I'll wait till they can actually, so we can see their system. Provided we can keep this sort of 0-0 for a little while. Although I have a horrible feeling that they're going to score on this play. Well done, Brignoli. Okay, right, let's see if I can see their system. Although oh, hello, Zivkovic. Free kick. Oh, off the crossbar. What a chance that was. Zivkovic very nearly gave us a what would have been massively against the run of play lead. Lamantia, ball in Falcao. We can't get a foot on this. Right, what are they doing? They're moving the ball around very, very quickly. I don't want to get... Lamantia clears that downfield. Di Placido could win this. Doesn't, but he doesn't have to. Catarini now. Can we break? Capra now. Apologies if I'm not looking at the camera while I'm actually commentating. It's difficult to do that at the moment. Catarini, now we've got players moving forward. Catarini, can he slip it through for Di Placido? He can't. Needs to go wide, really. Please don't shoot from range. Goes out wide to Garcia. This lad can pick a cross. Ball in. Di Placido! Yes! 1-0, that better not be offside. It's not. Roma 1, Stade Reims 0, massively against the run of play. I don't even give a fuck, frankly. That is a huge goal for us. 1-0 in the first leg of the Champions League, and that is his, what, 54th goal of the season. He's going to be absolutely integral to us getting any hope of winning the Champions League, basically. I think that this season is too much of a stretch, but it'd be nice to get to the semis. What a header that is. Not the best goalkeeping, perhaps, but... Alright, Kabuk. They might have to change their play up a little bit, but I do still worry that they're going to equalise. And if we can get to half-time, please don't concede a... Oh, sorry, I thought we were going to concede one of those horrible penalties. Marty. Masakni. They've had a few long shots, but not so many to me that I would consider them to be having lots of long shots. I still feel they've got a lot about them, and Coley, don't let them shoot from range. Eze's going to score. Oh. Well, it's been coming, and that's their away goal. We might need to step things up and go a little... The thing is, they're getting a lot of possession, and that's not great. I might try and... I'll tinker with it at half-time. We'll get to half-time at 1-1. We can tinker with it in the second half and just see where we can go with this. Right, okay, let's see what instructions I've got on. I'm going to put retain possession on, just to try and get a little bit more of that back in our sort of, way. And I also might close down a little bit less. Just to try and keep our shape a little bit more. That might be a horrible idea, I don't know. I'm just feeling like that might be the best option right now, is to try and keep our shape, because at the moment they seem to be moving the ball around very quickly and trying to pull us out of position. So if we can try to, in theory, keep hold of the ball a bit more. They've gone 4-4-2 now. Okay, I may have to make some more changes in the second half if they actually stick with the 4-4-2. Falcao, they must have switched to that after we scored. But it is 1-1. They've gone 4-4-2. Is that going to play into our hands a bit more? Right, I'm going to tell them to concentrate, because we're not getting a lot of shots on target at the moment. So let's just try and... I did say passionate, didn't I? Hopefully I did. We'll make our first change soon. They're looking like the better side, but it's hanging heavily in the balance here, guys. Right, okay. Let's go with... who do we go with? Who's not playing? Capra's not had the best game. I'm thinking Wang Jong-ho to come on in that position, perhaps, and then maybe switch him and Catarini over, and get Catarini as the... I'm not sure. It's a tough one. It really is at the moment. I'm trying to think who's playing really, really poorly, and Capra is probably the worst performing player of the entire bunch at the moment. Might just make the one change for now. Sometimes I like to make doubles. I might just... Alright, here we go. Brignoli, out wide to Lamantia. Even a 2-1 win would be better than a 1-1 draw right now, frankly, because we're going to have to go to France and try to get a victory there, and that is going to be tough, let's face it. That's going to be tough as balls. Kabuk, out wide to Lassa. Collado. I felt this was a good opportunity for us to get through, but obviously Stade Reims are a good side. They've won the French League, which means they've managed to somehow sort of dethrone Paris Saint-Germain, and that's no easy task, because we're finding out in our other save. So, clearly, I'm thinking perhaps we're getting a little bit more possession. Pass completion is a little bit better. I'm just going to go for control for a little while. This is looking very, very tight. We've not had enough shots on target today, that's for sure. I'm going to make one more substitution, because we're looking a bit knackered in some areas now. I'm thinking Hauserta... Actually, I'm going to bring Hauserta on. I'm actually going to get Di Placido off. I'm going to try and give Slavi Danchev... Slavi, here's your opportunity. Be a hero for me. Do what you need to do. I'm going to go attacking for the final 10 minutes, because 1-1 draw isn't the worst thing in the world, but... You know, it gives us a lot of work to do in the second leg, and we don't really need that right now. Whereas a 2-1 win at least gives us a bit more of a chance. But we've just not been good enough on the night. That's been the issue. They're still playing 4-4-2. I might actually turn that off a little bit and try to get us a... might just work off... Just try and get the ball into the box a little bit quicker for this last 4 minutes, it's unlikely to cause any kind of real issues. I think if anything, we've been lucky to get a... Oh, hello, go on. One last chance. Let's nick it here. Danchev pulls it back. Falcao. Can he shoot? Garcia! Yes! Sorry. Oh, yes. Right. Contain. And waste time. And we are going to try and retain possession now. Ah, my days. Play even safer. Whew. I tell you what, guys, right? What a moment that is. We have absolutely mugged them here. Let's make no mistake about it. This is not a game that we've deserved to win. I feel that they've been the better side for the most part, but what a pick out this is from Falcao. Watching Garcia running in from the edge of the box and smack goalkeeper. What a lovely finish that is from Geronimo Garcia. A goal and an assist in the same game, and he's been the hero for us today. Oh, hello. Zivkovic, long ball downfield. Halseta. Oh, I thought we were going to grab a third. Can you imagine if we'd scored 2 goals in stoppage time, practically? Wang Jong-ho. We're not going to probably get any chance of... We're going to waste time, so we're not going to be scoring here, are we? Halseta. Danchev maybe to have a shot? Back to Falcao. We're just keeping the ball away from them for now, I think. Halseta out wide to Mainardi, and this should do it for us. There it is! Roma 2, Stade Reims 1. And a game that we've really not deserved anything for it. No, sorry. Geronimo Garcia really should be the man of the match for me, but Falcao for providing that assist at the last minute there. Good win. Well done, guys. Right. That is... Ooh, that had my heart pumping, people. Di Placido's also got 10 goals in the Champions League. He's right up there with Alberto, that monster from Spain. So, I will join you guys in a sec for the second leg. We've obviously got the Milan game away from home in the meantime, but remember, it's not the same Milan as before. So I'll join you guys in a second. Right, guys, we're back. In the meantime, we've managed to lose against AC Milan, which is not exactly ideal, I'll admit, but... we did put out a weakened team, to be fair. There you go. We lost 4-2. Colombo scored against us, for crying out loud. So there's that. Which has kind of put us a little bit further behind in the league. But Juventus did draw away at Torino, so it's not all bad, basically. We're just going to jump straight in with today's game against Stade Reims. Man City and Barcelona are through, and Chelsea and Real Madrid. So even if we get through here, it's going to be tough because... no matter who we'd come up against then, we'd be coming up against someone that's bloody just fantastic, really. And that, for me, is just... it's going to cause us problems, basically. That's the team we're going to go with. Why the hell not? Arapi has got a slight knock. I don't know if he would have started or not anyway, but, you know, we'll never know, will we? I need some heroics out of Di Placido for today. We've gone for defensive positioning today in terms of our match training focus, just to try and stymie them in some way. And I'd like to think that we can do it, but I really don't know. We showed glimpses, I'm going to say glimpses, in that first match, but... I don't know. I'm not overly cautious. I'm not overly confident in us. Let's put it that way. I'd like to see us go through here, but I thought they would be an easy draw. But the fact is, looking at the way they played in that first game, although we did win, I'm not overly sure about them. I'm really not. So we're going to give this our best shot, basically, and just do this, basically. We need the away goal, basically. I think if we can score an away goal, there might be hope for us. But it's a long shot, really, isn't it, guys? We are struggling to... Oh, no! Oh, it's Mainardi. I thought it was Zivkovic. I saw Zivkovic down the bottom, but then... oh, we don't have a right back, do we? We literally have... oh, hang on, Lamantia. Okay, Lamantia can play it right back. We'll bring on... oh, God, it's going to be... we're bringing on Giggly. We're bringing on Giggly. This is worrying. That's going to weaken us severely, and we've already made our first substitution, so even worse. Okay, let's get into this then. 20 minutes gone. That being said, a 0-0 draw would be fine by me. I don't even care if this game is boring, because if we win, if we get through with a 0-0, I'm happy. Garnier now, out wide to Pablo. Pablo cutting inside, don't foul him. Please don't... oh my... well, that was easy, wasn't it? Pablo with the goal, Stade Reims 1, Roma 0. Right, we've got to kind of come at them a little bit now. We're not looking too bad, but possession-wise, we are absolutely nowhere near them in this game. And that's really the problem, let's face it. Pablo, he just cuts inside, and it's a good finish. Near post, Brignoli nowhere near it. A little bit shit, that. Okay, Lamantia now. Capra. To Caterini. Capra. And... Zivkovic. Right, okay. Long ball downfield. We should be able to win this with the... oh, great. It's gone straight over the top. This is probably going to be another goal. 4 players on it, but they'll still score. Mate. Now, can he... oh, Brignoli makes a save. All right, we're good. We're good. Let's just ignore that, shall we? There's still 4-4-2. Pablo's making things happen. Is their fullback, though? Do we really want to close down their fullback? Corner. This is one of our few opportunities. That says plus... oh, what a chance. That was a real opportunity. Oh, Christ, they're going to break on us now, aren't they? Mate, he's holding up the ball well. He's got Collado over on this left-hand side. Can he pick a pass out? He's going to pick a cross. Mate with a horrific angle and... oh, wow, okay, we've got away with that one massively there. They've been really solid in this game. We need to try and sort something out. I might put retain possession on like I did in the first leg and just try to... I'm not sure. Oh, that's the wrong one. I want to try and just retain the possession a little bit more, and maybe just do a little team talk, passionate, concentrate, just to try to get them, just G the boys up a little bit. But I'm not sure. We've not looked good enough tonight to get through, and that worries me, basically. They're obviously a very good side. Stade Reims are clearly a good team. We managed to win the home leg, but at the moment it is... Well, at the moment they're going through on the away goal they scored on us, and that's the worry. Mater's going to turn and score now, isn't he? Oh, what a tackle. Okay, Pelusso's done brilliantly in the end. I'm very, very pleased with that. Pablo's ball now in... Cleared away by Pelusso, and Catarini could break with us here now. He's got Di Placido in front of him. Can he find him? It's a poor pass, but we still have men breaking forward. I don't think this highlight's done yet. Di Placido to Gigli. I know his name's Gigli, by the way, but I'm just calling him that for the lols. Falcao to Capri. He's got men slightly further forward. Garnier now. Pelusso to Gigli. To Garcia. This is a very long highlight, guys. Capra now. To Catarini. Can he play it through? He can! Di Placido. What a save. Bloody hell. We've been denied with two absolutely stonking saves from Rajkovic so far. Placido is finding positions, though, where he could maybe get something. So I'm not... All hope is not lost yet. We're not conceding too many chances, though they have had 3 clear cuts, and that is a bit of a worry. But I just don't really know what else we could... Oh, Mitas through here. There's 4 of you there. 4 of you, and that's a horrific effort. I thought if he was going to miss it, it'd be at the other post, but nope. Okay, so 1-0 to them at half-time. We're not looking good. We do need to G them up a little bit. I'm just going to try and... assertive. Yeah, let's just try and, you know what you need to do. Go do it. Let's try, yeah, they're fired up. Maybe that's what we need a little bit more. A little bit more fired up in this second half. I just need something. I usually do the same team talk all the time, and maybe it's time we change things up a little bit, basically. I'm not sure what to do tactically just yet, because it is still heavily in the balance. This game could still go either way with the way things are going. Why is that down to... Oh, it's because I changed the... of course, yeah. I was just going to say, why has that gone down? We've been training this tactic for like 2 years now. But of course, I did change it ever so slightly to the retained possession idea. We've only had 2 shots in this game. We need to sort that out a little bit. I don't know if counter is the best approach right now. I think we maybe need to go to a more controlled approach for the rest of this game, because they've already got the goal they need. They're going through right now. And I think we need to try and... We need to show something that makes me think we can get something from this game. But at the moment, it is just not happening. I might even go attacking. Make a sub, maybe? Catarini's not looking particularly fit. I might just get Wang Jong-ho on for a bit. But that's got to be careful, because we've only got 1 sub left, and I don't want to get anyone injured, because that could be horrible for the rest of our season. Zivkovic now with the ball in. Are they going to break on us? They're going to break on us. We're going to lose a goal practically from our own free kick. You can sort of see that one coming. Mater. Perhaps we need to close down more, because we don't seem to be putting a foot in on them a lot of the time, and that's allowing them to get down there. There we go. Capra with a good ball, but Garnier is going to bring this down for them. It's still 1-0 though, and all it would take is an equaliser from us, no matter how late and we're through, but they're going to score on this play, aren't they? And again, a great block there from number 14. But we're not looking good. We've been really poor in this second leg. They've been fantastic, but they've only got the 1 goal. And until such time as they've got that second... Is anyone actually going to try to tackle these... Oh, dear. Well, we had 3 or 4 chances to clear the ball there, and we just didn't do it in the end. And we've not been good enough today. Let's face it, we've not been good enough. And that's a real shame, because I thought the chance was there for us. Look, the amount of chances. Look at this! There's 3 players around there, and none of them actually bothered to go and run towards it and clear it. And, well, that's their fault. We've conceded a goal because of that, really. And that's a real shame. But that doesn't really change much, in all honesty. We still... I don't normally like doing shoot on sight, but I feel like we probably need to just get some shots in right about now. Try to concentrate with the shooting, but I'm not sure. A goal for us changes everything in the sense that it changes nothing, but it doesn't look like we're going to get anywhere near getting a goal today, and that's a real shame. We've been really, really poor. That's disappointing, to be honest. Well, no, we can be harsh. They did not play very well at all, but we're going to do that anyway. We've been knocked out by Stade Reims by 2-0. That's a shame. I really thought that this was the year that we could do that, but I feel that with the transfer budget that we've been given, the £46 million, we can bring in a defence and really have a crack at this next year. It's such a massive shame, though, I must say. So there we go, guys. That's a real shame. Resting players clearly did nothing for us, but I do now feel that we've got a real shot at winning the title, because we've got nothing to play for anymore in terms of European football. I know Juventus don't either, but I just think this team is being solid in the league. If Di Placido can find his goal scoring form, you just never know what we're capable of. So there you go, guys. I really do hope you've enjoyed this episode. I'm sorry we're gone out. It's just one of those things. I think next year, though, could be the year that we do it for them. And we've got the Belgium Euros coming up too in the summer, so look forward to that as well. And we'll obviously, of course, do the Catania game at the end of the next episode as well. So, guys, if you like what you've seen, please do drop a big old like on the episode. It'd be fantastic if we get it to 150. If you'd like to even more than that, please do subscribe to my channel for more Outcast icons and From the Shadows in your inbox every single day at 5:30 and 8 o'clock. And I'll see you guys in the next episode for the final game of the season, which could well be the title decider, against Catania. So I'll see you guys soon. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.